Hi everyone, this is Jeanette again. In my first video, I explained how an employee by the name Andrew Richard had verbally assaulted me on September 7, 2010 as I was getting ready to leave on the premises of the #1 hospital. But I forgot to mention that was not her first misconduct. In the year prior, 2009, one day she was responsible to watch a patient who could not be alone. By 10 o'clock, she kept harassing me. She wanted to go on her break. She wanted her break. She wanted her break, and I could not do it because I was busy with 12 other patients. And at 10:30, as I was getting ready to feed a patient who was in tube feeding for over a year, and I saw her standing at the door, and I said, "Listen, Andrew, let me feed this patient, and I will send you on your break." That was not soon enough for her. She entered the room behind me, and then she had her index finger pointed at my face, telling me, "You better send me on my break, Jeanette." And then if I didn't step back, her index finger would actually touch the tip of my nose. You know, if I was not in total control of my sanity, you never know what could have happened. And that's exactly what the staff wanted. Because you know what, the charge nurse could have done, anyone could have stepped up and, you know what, let me help. No one was willing to help. And that is the reason why when I heard New York Presbyterian has about a team effort, I'm like, no, that did not apply to where I worked for 3 years, 6 Central. There was never any teamwork, you know. So when she did that, and I asked her to leave the room, she left, she walked out. But after she did that, Kimberly Lake, who was unfortunately in charge, she was playing with her BlackBerry. She sent an email to the manager with her version of fact. Although she could have said, you know what, she could have stepped up to the plate. That is the job of a charge nurse. She only had 2 patients. She was just sitting around, but she didn't want to do anything. She just sat there. Because you know why? Because Kimberly Lake is a raging alcoholic, and I don't know if she was sober that day. But when Brett came back, and when I approached him, there was a totally different version of that fact. But I have no idea who gave Andrew the impression that I was going to stoop to her level. I was never involved in any physical confrontation on the job or anywhere else. So that is what I want Dr. Cohen and anyone else to know. The hospital cannot be #1 with with that type of behavior. I mean, that thing was, no one was ever. See, the thing is that no one had ever approached me on the street. Not that I was going to fight with anyone. Everyone attacked me right on the premises of the hospital. Andrew came to my face. Another one later on by the name Amanda Kwan. She was a floater. She did the exact same thing right in front of the room 229. And guess what? The manager, the new one, she was looking at she observed the entire drama. She just turned away. That's what it is. So how can a hospital be #1 with all that malice lurking in? I don't understand. And that is what I wanted to reiterate in this video.